Welcome to Round Glass. I'm Miriam Parker, and I am overjoyed to be guiding you in today's session on magnifying love. And in today's session, we're going to utilize the love of someone dear to help magnify our practice. So I'd love for you to share in the chat. It's kind of a gesture of like throwing the token into the water, the fountain, rather. Share in the chat someone you love very much and would like to dedicate your practice to. As I said, the magnifying of our practice, whether it is a love practice or any of the practices that I've shared so far, creating that volume in your practice, and specifically in what we're going to do today, is a practice of mindfully tapping in to the resource of the feeling, tapping into the feeling of love. And so what is that feeling of love? It feels like I'm being supported. It feels like I don't need to show up in any particular way. I'm accepted exactly how I am. The feeling of being seen. I see you and I love you. And the second thing to magnifying that is essentially becoming that resource itself. So as you generate thoughts of what it feels like, memories, recalling memories of friendliness and kindness, of love, you begin to fill your mind with these thoughts. And as you bring these things into your mind, you essentially become it. So when your mind is fixated on a thought, either positive or negative, you become that thought. So we become that resource as we generate and think about what love means to us, what it feels like to be loved, what it is we want, which is what we all want, which is love. We actually become that resource. And that is going to be part of our practice, is as we generate thoughts, we're going to try to magnify those experiences by using the breath like a billow. And then the third part is essentially inviting someone, thinking about how this love could benefit others, and imagining if we could give that love to somebody else and see them light up and see them go from a weeping willow into a blossoming flower, a sunflower that's tilted at the sun and just booming. When we see that image, it magnifies our own sense of love. So I want to essentially help you today to tap into that resource. And where do we find that resource, right? That's the practice that we're going to use off the cushion. We start to like looking around the day, looking for beautiful things, taking snapshots in our mind, putting it into our memory pocket to use for later, because love is everything. Because love makes the world go around. Love is the foundation of our soul. Love is the greatest feeling any person can have. And love for someone or something is the greatest feeling that ever existed. We forget that. And it is our practice today to remember not what we don't have, but what we already have around us all the time. So the goal is to be able to be so mindful and aware that we constantly increase our capacity to see what we already have and the opportunities to share that with others. So I hope that this was helping you to generate that good feeling. So that is what we're going to do. We're going to choose someone that we love. We're going to bring them into our practice with us today. And we're going to utilize that sensation as a furnace to light ourselves up, to light them up, essentially light up the world around us. Find your comfortable posture. See if you can generate some excitement and curiosity. Curiosity that is needed for a bright meditation, for a bright life. Once you've found your comfortable posture, seated or lying down, let's start with just admiring where we are without judgment. I invite myself into this practice in whatever form I'm in right now. There is place for me. So already we're turning our mind to receive every sensation with a mind of absolute love, curiosity, inspiration. Take a nice deep breath in. And release all the air out. Slowing down, enjoying, letting go, releasing the day. Releasing whatever came before this fresh new moment. Keep the breath really gentle, feeling it move from the top of the lungs to the belly as you inhale. And then out from the belly, upper lungs, and out through the nose. Enjoy watching the breath climb into the body, making space once it's there, stretching and dancing within you. And then reversing, releasing from the belly, middle, upper, torso, exhaling. And then see if you can feel that as you inhale, the breath inflates the body and there's a little sense of levity that rises the crown up towards the sky. And then on the exhale, it's this feeling of collapsing into the arms of the most center point in your body. Inhaling, brightening the body, lifting up towards the sky, making space. Exhaling, falling into the arms of the center of you. Align your body, making sure there is a sense of moving towards balance, right and left side of the body. Even out your shoulders. Feel that you're not leaning too much forward or to the back. And then in the center of the body, from the crown of the head all the way through the body, down through the pelvis to the center of the earth, a wand of light. And the breath, as it moves in, is running along the center of this body, center of you. And just imagine you're in a very beautiful space, an environment that makes you feel at peace. And there's space all around you. And the temperature is just right. And the breath is filled with light as it moves in, illuminating you from the inside out. And along this channel of light in the middle of your body, bring your mind to the place behind your sternum, your heart. And feel if the heart feels a little tense, a little closed. And see the heart as a little knot. What does the heart need to open? So we're going to invite that person that we love very much to come sit right in front of us in this beautiful environment, conducive to the sensation of peace. Helping us be aware of what we have in our world now. We have this being that loves us, that you love. And I want you to make a list of all the things you love about them. All the wishes you have for them, all the gifts you wish to give them. And feel that you are whispering this list of love into your own heart. And the heart slowly begins to light up. And a beam of light begins to fill your body. It's sapphire blue. And the breath, along with this thought of love for them, begins to massage your heart open very slowly. beginning to imagine what it would feel like to really be able to love without needing anything in return. And that good feeling of just having your heart open. If not for you, for them, so that they can see the reflection of themselves in the way that you see them. So your whole body becomes a lake of light. And just notice if there's still some residual resistance in the body, and see if you can release it. You are a mirror for them to see their own beauty. And then the light from your heart begins to stream out into their heart, filling their whole body with light. And they feel that love. And you see them begin to light up. And their whole body is just shimmering with the most brilliant radiance. It's like this light cobalt blue. And you can see you. Their love for you starts creating light to shine from their heart to yours, and then you light up more, and then you send out light to them, and they light up more, and then they send it back to you. Love is the most wonderful feeling in the world. Opening your heart to the sensation of loving is the most extraordinary gift. So invite them to come now, sit right next to you, and invite everybody you know to come sit before you. And the light from your heart streams out to them. The people that get on your nerves, see them, feel this love that makes the world go around. Feel joy in helping others to feel joy. The light is streaming from your hearts to those you know sitting before you. Look in their eyes. Say their names. Begin to offer it to those you've just met, new people in your life. To those who are been in your life for a long, long time. Went to school with them, maybe. Keep gathering people and just blasting them with this beautiful light blue light. Like the sky was illuminated. That is the color of the stream from you to them. Maybe there's even a sound. Bring those you're jealous of. Bring those that you've had some strife with. And then take a moment to invite wondrously beautiful moments in, such as a flower, a child laughing, the sunset. See how that grows the love as well. The sounds of birds, the feeling of spring water on your toes. Feel that light move through the air, move through the mountains, the earth, move through the waters until the whole earth is illuminated. And there's just this single sound. Sense of unity. A sense of wholeness. And then just recall the most sweet of sensations that you've experienced in this practice today. Bring it back to your mind and take a snapshot. This is what love felt like today. May it grow. And then give it away again. See the light that is keeping us all interwoven in this large web. Feel it reduce, melt into each person's heart. The light returns to your heart. You have a sense of reverence to that person that was the resource of generating the sensation of love. And through that reverence, do a gesture of bowing, feeling thankful to them. Feel joy and gratitude as you dedicate your practice. The generative practices of love and the memory of that sensation growing in your mind. And with that, we deepen our breath, and like we're being escorted out from a wonderful occasion, slowly escort your mind out, gentle, gentle, gentle. Look around the room, see if you have a different feeling in your body, in your mind. It's always nice to place a hand on the heart. Press down a little bit. Thank you all for joining me in this practice together. So I want to respond. Oh, we have a question, and I want to respond to the question of, what do I do if I'm really sad? And I'm sad because I'm not able to connect. I'm entering into my meditation, not able to connect to love. What do I do with that? And I'm happy you asked that question, because you are receiving a meditation from a person who had a really hard day. And I was feeling really sad. And so it was such a interesting experience to transform that feeling and figure out how to work with it. And what it brought me, and I'd love to share this with you, and I'll mention again when we do this practice together, is trust in what you're feeling. Meaning, when we have feelings that we don't want to feel, our first reaction is, okay, what do I do with it? How do I get rid of this? How do I enter a love meditation? I'm feeling this way. I need to push it aside. And so don't skip the steps. So if you revisit this meditation in the future, really don't skip the step of accepting yourself wherever you are. So if you're feeling sad today, when you walked into the meditation and you felt it hard to enter, maybe you can do it again, and try it with just accepting yourself, hearing what it is that you want, that you feel like you don't have. You're sad because you feel like you don't have something that you want. You get cranky when you're not getting the things you need. So hear it. I'm lonely. I don't believe that I'm getting the support that I need because I don't feel supported. And that beginning and that honesty of what it is that you're really feeling already opens the door for you to get that resource and support that you need. So, my advice is, if you're having trouble or you're thinking you can't access love because you're entering from a place of feeling scarcity in any way, or sad or cranky in any way, feel that sadness, feel that cranky, allow yourself to say and express yourself as honestly as you can, and then let the support respond to that, not to feeling like you have to show up in any way. That's where the pain comes from. Your meditation is a place where you don't need to perform being you. I love you. I see you in whatever form you come in. I hope that was helpful. Thank you so much for sharing this sacred time, and please continue to explore, continue to deepen your practice, and check out our daily live meditations at Round Glass. See you soon.